What's up guys, Grim here. Running with the Rogue in Carthen Ridge this time. PvP action. Sub level 60. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about my setup. Now I've had a lot of people ask me what my setup is, and I've even had people on the forums ask me what my setup is. So I figured I'd make a video of it and just let everybody know. Now, my actual computer specs, I will put that in the description below because I really don't think that it really warrants really too much mentioning in the video, because naturally you just get as good as you can, but that doesn't really help you much with, you know, what kind of setup I'm really running. So yeah, the individual specs will be in the description below. I'm going to talk about the other stuff that I have. So the mouse that I use is the Razer Naga Hex Wraith Edition. Wraith Edition is just their wording for red lighting on it and stuff like that, because oh, in trouble. Get out of there, get out of there. Alright, I'm good. But don't make that guy pay for chasing me. Pay. There you go. But yeah, my tower has red LED lighting on it and stuff, so I went ahead and got a red mouse with it. And you may ask why I chose the Hex over the regular Razer Naga. And I'll describe it for you, because the Razer Naga regular edition, or 2014 edition at the time of this video, is it's got 12 extra buttons where your thumb is, so you can hit 12 extra macros or anything else you need, as well as extra buttons on the top and extra buttons on the opposite side, and just got lots and lots of buttons, which is awesome. You need that for MMO gaming, and Rift makes it a little bit easier because you can macro a lot of abilities, but you still need extra buttons. And in other MMOs, you really need the extra buttons, you know. If you play something like WoW or anything like that, it's just so many abilities that you need extra buttons. And it's really good if, you know, that's all you're needing is the 12 extra buttons and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a lot of work on your mouse hand, and so I don't like having so many buttons on my mouse hand. You know, it's a lot of responsibility for that hand to move me around, hit some extra buttons, you know, and do a lot of click targeting or whatever else I'm doing. And it's just a lot of work just on one hand. And so to spread out the, oh man, I gotta get out of there. To spread out the task a little bit between both hands, I use a Razer Nostromo. It's a keypad. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with keypads, it's basically like almost like another type of mouse or whatever, but it's something that you just set your hand on, your opposite hand of your mouse hand, which for me it's my left hand, so I'll probably refer to it as the left hand throughout this. But you set your left hand. That warrior just...
Killing spree.
We're still doing alright, but yeah, that warrior, whenever he turned around, there was somebody else in between me and him, and he targeted me. I seen him beeline straight for me. It was almost like I could see the eyes of his character looking at me and coming at me. I knew he was coming to kill me right as soon as he turned around. It was ridiculous. But I didn't have much health, so yeah, I was going to die there. But the keypad, you just set your left hand on it. It's got a bunch of buttons that you can hit, as well as an extra directional keypad, directional button, so you can almost use it just like a mouse almost. and it's a lot more comfortable than a keyboard or anything else you might be using to do your strafing or additional buttons. So since I got a lot of buttons on my Nostromo, it just made sense to go with the hex with my mouse because it has bigger buttons but just fewer of them. So it's a lot more convenient for me to use a hex with a Nostromo. I started using Nostromo back whenever I played Dark Age of Camelot. And at that time it was owned by a different company. So yeah, I've been using it for a while. Dark Age of Camelot was the best MMO PvP game ever at that time. And it's a terrible game now because EA bought them out and hasn't updated it really all that much, and it's almost unplayable, sadly. But yeah, Razer Naga Hex and Razer Nostromo N52 pad is what I use. I got a keyboard, just a basic keyboard, right in the up away from me a little bit, you know, where I can just reach up and type on it. But on my slide out, you know, desk tray here, I just have my oversized mouse pad along with the mouse and keypad. So that's my setup, guys, and it looks like this game's about to be over since somebody's running into stuff. Yeah, there. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Not bad.